welcome back to Keto Homestead with Jess. And if you're new, thanks for visiting my channel. Please consider subscribing. Today I'm making supper and I am going to be making Salsa Verde. So what I got going on in the skillet is I got a half of an onion. I just sliced in fours and I am charring these. I've got a tablespoon of garlic and 1 jalapeno pepper. It's cut up and diced and seeded and the vein is taken out. Now if you want yours more spicy, you can add more of the jalapeno pepper, or you can add serrano peppers or whatever pepper you like. I just don't like spicy food. Black pepper is about as much as I can handle. So if you don't like spicy food, you know this recipe will work well with you. But all the recipes I do are pretty versatile. Very simple. So while this is charring, I'm going to go ahead and get my tomatillos and get them peeled and washed up. Alright guys, so my jalapenos, onions, and garlic is charred, so I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to my pan. And I'm going to go ahead and start charring my tomatillos. As my tomatillos are continuing to char, I threw some of my homegrown chicken strips in the skillet with some olive oil. That's browning up. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put half a jar of turkey stock on my back burner. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my onion, jalapeno pepper, and garlic. And I'm going to bring that up to a boil. So now I'm going to get my blender out, get my lid ready. I'm going to add my tomatillos to my blender. Now while my stock is coming up to a boil, I want to show you guys, I made some more tortillas, almond flour tortillas, and I went ahead and took a couple of the tortillas and cut up into chips. So I'm going to fry these up and we'll have that chips and salsa, the salsa that I made the other day. If you want to know how to make the almond flour tortilla chips or almond flour tortillas, I'll link that video below so you can check that out. Came up to a boil. I'm going to go ahead and carefully pour this in. Alright, I'm going to add some salt, a little black pepper, and I'm going to go ahead and blend this up. Also, I went ahead and turned my oven on at 375, so let's get this blended up. Alright, our salsa is all blended up. I'm going to transfer this to a bowl. And I'll leave just a little bit in my blender, and I'll tell you why here in a second. Okay, now I'm going to add a tablespoon, a heaping tablespoon, maybe 2, of sour cream. Mix that in. This will just make it a little creamier. And then what I do is, these are chives that I got from the garden that I dehydrated, and just add some of those to the top. And I'll set this aside. Now I'm going to start adding my chips. And if you haven't cooked with almond flour, just know that almond flour really fills you up. You don't need much at all. So we probably won't even eat all these chips. And it doesn't take very long at all. Just a couple of minutes on each side. And as soon as I pull them out, I'll start salting them. I'll add my next batch. I got a total of 13 chips here. All right, my second batch of chips is done, so I'm gonna salt those. Shut off my burner. And move my skillet to the back burner. And I'll bring you over to the countertop. All right, guys, so this is what I'm gonna do. My verde sauce, I'm going to pour some in the bottom of my casserole dish. And I'm gonna start assembling some chicken enchiladas. I'm gonna put some cheese, some chicken. I'm going to roll this and lay this rolled side down. And I'm going to continue making these until my casserole dish is filled. Alright, now what I like to do is if I have any extra chicken, I'll put some chicken here in the casserole. That way we can grab some more if we need to. And then the rest of this I will put to the side and put in a salad. I will top this off with the salsa. And then I'm going to go ahead and top that off with some cheese. Now this is all cooked, but I'm going to put this in the oven to get all this cheese melted. And then I will be back with you. Alright, our chicken enchilada verde is done. We've got our red salsa and then the verde salsa. We've got our chips, our tortilla chips, and I went ahead and plated up one. So Barrett's going to go ahead and try one for you.
Chip first. Yes, I'm double dipping. Ooh, that's spicy. Not bad at all. Alright, the white sauce. Very good. That's good. Delicious.
Alright guys, thanks for watching Keto Homestead with Jess. I hope you try this recipe, you like it, and you share it. And I hope to see you soon.